Hey folks, it's day one out at Black Lake. Stuy's week-long camping trip. I tell you what, I am so glad to be here. I couldn't have asked for a better opportunity than to have a full week to get out and camp. Well, out here at Black Lake, right now there's only about, what did I count? There's 4 campsites occupied, plus mine, so that's 5, and there's 26 campsites at the campground. The nearest occupied campsite to me is 2 football fields away. I won't have anybody next to me for the next 4 days. 5 days from now, somebody's 2 campsites away from me. They've got it reserved. Otherwise, there's nobody else on this end of the campground. That's why I picked this campsite. Now this campsite is really nice. I really do like this one. It's sweet. The only problem is to get my kayak down to the water. It's a steep hill. It's a really steep bugger of a hill to get down to the water's edge. Once you're down there, there's a pretty fair spot for keeping the kayak. It's not the best, but it's a good spot. It's very shallow water, kind of mucky. So you don't want to fall out of your kayak in that spot. But at least I can get the kayak in the water, and it'll sit there all week. I'll pull it out at the end of the day and cable it to a tree so nobody can run off with it. But it'll be right on water's edge for the next 6 days. So I get out here, and you're probably wondering, why is he sitting in something? Well, this is it's made by Clam, and it's a screen house actually, and it's a quick setup screen house. These panels are what you do is it folds up like an umbrella, and you just pop the roof out, and it gives it the shape. And then you take these walls, and this one you can probably see best. And at these anchor points here, where all the support rods meet, you just push those out, and they pop right out. And there's 6 of those. Well, actually, there's 5 of these that pop out, and then the doorway. And it's all mosquito mesh, except for the roof, of course. It's all mosquito mesh, so it's just a big screen house. But as an option, you can buy these panels. You can see that, well, you can't see outdoors. It has panels that you can buy as an option that attach to each of 5 sections of the screen house. The only place you don't have a panel is the doorway. And these panels have a window in them. Each panel has a window in it. Well, it's already all screen mesh. So all you got to do is roll those windows up, and you got 5 nice big windows in here. But you still got protection if the wind's blowing real hard. You want those windows open, but you don't want the whole screen house to have all that wind going through it. Because like me, this is going to be my camp kitchen in bad weather. So it's sweet. I love it. It's tall. I've got an oil lamp right up there hanging from the roof of it, from the ceiling, that'll illuminate it in here at night. It's drying out in here. It was just soaking wet when I got here. You'll see in a minute the rest of this video when I'm walking around. You'll see how wet it is out here. In here, it's already dry. It's already dry. That's how good this shelter works. Now, you probably won't hear it on the camera because it's distant right now. On the way down here, what a ride. Oh my gosh, what a ride. So it's a 65-mile drive from my house to here. Over half of that was through the nastiest storms. Oh my gosh. And I mean nasty storms. Nasty, nasty. I'm going down the highway. I'm still out on blacktop, right? I'm going down the highway and I can't top out any more than 40 miles an hour because of the headwinds. We were having between 40 and 60 mile an hour winds. That's what the radio said. In fact, the radio issued severe thunderstorm warnings, right? Very high winds, possibility of hail, and the winds were going to be damaging winds, lightning, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, you couldn't see more than 75 yards ahead of you. It was pouring so hard, it was ridiculous. The roads, the highways were just covered with water. There was like 4 inches of standing water everywhere. And then the wind really picked up. On the way down, 3 trees. I saw 3 trees come down, and one of them right into the highway. I had to hit the binders, got slowed down. I'm only doing about 35, 40 miles an hour, and I had to hit the binders because it come down right in front of me. And it crossed the whole highway almost halfway across the other lane. I managed to just squeeze around that tree to get past it. If that tree would have been 10 feet taller, I wouldn't have gotten through. And I didn't bring chainsaw with me this trip. That would have been a bummer. So, I'm driving through this nasty storm all the way here. The adventure trailer, the Sty Shack 2, is all muddy. My truck is filthy, nasty looking. 8 miles of gravel road. Ain't gravel today. It's mud. And pools, big, huge pools and washouts. So it was quite the ride getting here. So I get here, and it ain't raining. It ain't raining. Sun's out. It's not raining, but it's humid as sin. Okay, I get this shelter up. That only took about 15 minutes maybe to put the whole shelter together. And I didn't put the outer panels on because the sun's up. Well, okay. I start unloading the truck. Well, the first thing I did was I opened up the adventure trailer, got the kayak out of it, and parked the kayak over here on the side. Then I started taking gear out of the trailer and gear out of my truck and bringing that in here. And I'm getting I got the Sty adventure trailer squared away with my bunk set up now, and I'm ready for tonight. You know, there's nothing else I'll need to do in there today. Throughout the week, I'm going to be tinkering with my trailer, trying to figure out where's the best place to put this and that, blah, blah, blah. But for today, I just wanted to get here and unwind today. I'm not doing nothing, just set up camp, unwind. Well, folks, here we are. Sty's out at camp. First day. Right now, it's 3:30. Took me about an hour to get camp all set up. But there's the adventure trailer and the Sty ride. And there's the screen house. That's a nice screen house, by the way. I'll just take you for a quick walk through here. I can't do too much because it's still raining, and I'll tell you what, I don't want this camera getting wet. as you can see around the fire pit here. Very wet, very wet. But if it quits raining for an hour or so, it soaks it right up. But there's the screen house. Now it's made by Clam, and that's an awesome screen house. As you can see, the doorway's all screened. But it's all screened. The whole thing is screened. These are separate panels on each side. It's 6-sided, and these are separate panels that you can put on as needed. And they also, each one of these panels has a nice big window. Nice big window. So when it's pouring rain, your screen house actually turns into a really awesome shelter. Stays nice and dry in there. That's where I got my camp kitchen, and right now I got my camp chairs in there. This is the fire pit, of course. Everybody knows a fire pit when they see one. Take another shot of the... There's the adventure trailer. It's all closed up right now. Now on the camera it doesn't look like it's sitting level, but I guarantee you it's level. I've got a level with me, so when I park it, I make sure that it's level all directions. But it's pretty much so set up for me tonight. But this is a great campsite. Off in this direction, there's no other campsites at all. And you can see through the woods the lake down in there. The lake wraps way around part of the lake. And then, oh, yep, there's the Styac. Waiting for the weather to turn nice again. And I'm not going to hike down there right now, but that's my view from my campsite. Looking out over the lake, and like I said, it wraps way around that way, and it also goes that direction. That's the biggest part of the lake, is off to the left. So this is just a little small section here, and it wraps around. There's a nice big bay back in there. Big bay back in there. And then the main lake. But that's camp on day one. I'm not going to do any real video work today other than this one. I'm just going to stay out of the rain for the afternoon. Being it's only 3:30, I mean, I've got 5.5 hours before the sun starts to set. But as you can see, it's a mess in here. I haven't finished unpacking yet. Camp kitchen. You could call it the camp living room. Just in case I have company stop in. There's always the potential that somebody's going to stop in and see Sty out here at camp. So yeah, this is it. This is it. And welcome to Sty's first day at Black Lake Camp. I've got 6 nights, 7 days out here at this beautiful camp. And I'm going to love every single minute of it, rain or shine. So, we'll move on from that. Well, folks, that's it. That was camp. You got a good look at it. That's where Sty's going to be for the next 6 nights. So, welcome along. I'll be doing videos throughout the week. And I don't know how I'm going to be posting these. They might go boom, 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 boom right in a row. But it's going to be a lot of video work over the week. So here we are. I got kayaking coming up. Of course, I'm camping. I got some special meals I'll share with you as I prepare them. And I'm thinking this week I might even get a really nice 4-mile hike all the way around this lake worked in. So, but I heard now that because it's been kind of, parts of it have been kind of closed, and you got to detour a bit, So it's about a 6-mile hike around the lake. And on the right day, I'm going to do it. And until then, if you haven't subscribed, punch me in the ugly mug. I'll throw some videos up. And you all, make sure to give me a thumbs up and have a very, very nice day. Bye-bye.